Good evening, everybody. It's hard to believe that I'm saying good evening when the sun is still shining through the window, but that's the beauty of the days getting longer. It's sunny at 8 p.m. I love that. Yes, it is 8 p.m. and I am ready to wash my face. I'm gonna bring you along for the journey and show you an updated little nighttime skincare routine. I'm feeling particularly tired this evening because we had a very lovely, productive, long day, but I have got this like crazy, fabulous updo in my head that I need to take off. I've got a full glam look we gotta deconstruct, and honestly we need to do a little masking moment. So here we are, ladies and gents, welcome to my bathroom. Also, like, listen, my pajamas are wrinkly, but I don't steam my pajamas. I love you all so much, but I'm not steaming my pajamas for you, so we can just accept that these are the way they are. Okay, honestly, considering how many bobby pins were pinning this up, it ain't bad. I'd leave the house like this. I would, but until then, we're gonna don a headband. How's that for a look? I'm like your evening parrot, coming to peck you goodnight. Okay, the first step is to don our cuffs. These were the best things I ever purchased off of Amazon. They are sweet little cuffs that you put on and it prevents the water from dribbling down your arm. It's a miracle, miracle. Second step, we gotta remove the makeup. The Caudalie cleansing oil is my one and only. I have been using this forever. I don't know how many bottles of this that I've gone through. I pour the oil into my hands. It feels so bizarre doing this away from my mirror, but that's just the orientation of my bathroom. It's not ideal for filming, but putting that on my hands, and I'm just going to wipe this all away. Shed a tear as we say goodbye to this beautiful glam. I really loved this makeup today, honestly. Hopefully you'll be seeing it soon. Anyway, I just give myself a little massage. I really lightly press this over top of my lashes and remove as much of the mascara as I can. And this is just, I just love this cleansing oil. It feels so good on the skin. I can rub it like on my eyeballs. I could literally squirt it into my eyeballs and it wouldn't burn. And that's my favorite thing about the Caudalie one, because so many of these cleansing oils have certain ingredients or fragrances or what have you that just make my eyes burn. And this one doesn't do that. So do this. I am out of my, I don't know where all of my pads have gone, but normally I would take like a little pad or a face halo or what have you and wipe this off. But they seem to have all departed. I have no idea. It's like socks. You know when you just randomly lose socks and you're like, what happened? So this isn't my normal next step, but I'm gonna do it now because I need to wash this off. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face. I have been loving, this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Moisture Barrier Cleanser. It's so beautiful. Look at how much I've gone through. I have been pouring it on my face. The only downside is it just kind of falls out, so I have to be careful when you open it, but it's beautiful green goop, and I'm going to wash my face with that. To remove any of my excess eye makeup, I've been using one of these, either the Clarins Instant Eye Makeup Remover or the Bioderma Micellar Water. I've kind of just been trying a few, honestly. I also have the Lancome Eye Makeup Remover. I've just been having a little playtime, honestly, so let's go ahead and use the Clarins. We're swiftly losing the light, y'all. I'm gonna have to switch to the bathroom lights. Much better. Okay, so the makeup's removed. I've washed my face. Eye makeup is removed. Now let's do a little mask. Now usually in the evening I don't have a whole lot of patience. Sometimes like if I want to set aside a whole separate pamper night, that's one thing, but if I'm gonna do a mask, it's gotta be something quick. So I'm gonna use the Benefit Professional Speedy Smooth Quick Smoothing Pore Mask. And doing this because I have a little bit of a breakout coming up on the side of my nose, but just general texture overall is something that's always a concern for me. So I'm gonna use this mask. It's gonna be nice, quick and dirty, and then I can just wash it off and not have to wait too long. So this is a great option if you are just too sleepy at night, but you still wanna do a little bit of something in the pampering department. Now while this is sitting and soaking, I've got to be honest with you guys, my skincare has really been taking a back seat big time lately. I have been so bad with keeping up with my usual skincare routines, but usually on a good week, I do try to keep up with my masking, exfoliating, rotating, all of the above. I've been trying a lot of new products lately There's a lot here that I've been testing out, trying some different brands, what have you. If I'm not doing a mask, I love to do a good exfoliator. This one isn't a new one, but this is the Zio exfoliating polish. It's absolutely divine. It's beautiful. It's bright blue. It's almost empty. Dan uses this one too. We've gone through many tubs of these. And then I've also been using this Naturium BHA liquid exfoliant 2%. This is a leave-on one. This is one that you rub on kind of like a toner. And I've really been enjoying it. I've actually used quite a bit. I do prefer my Zio, what's it called? Complexion renewal pads. I haven't had those in a while because the last 2 times I've gone to buy them, they've been sold out, which is so annoying. But I do prefer those, I think. I just prefer the pre-soaked pad. It's just so much easier. Again, when I'm tired, it's late at night, I just want the easiest things that I can throw on. But this is a beautiful option. I've been enjoying it too. I've got a cloth. I should have used this before when I had the cleansing oil on, but let's remove the mask. Feeling smooth. Listen, this is where things start to get a little bit lengthy, but I've been so bad with my tools. I mean, always. I've never been consistent with like the red light masks, LED things, face massager things, what have you. I've just not been consistent with it, and I really want to be, especially with the upcoming nuptials. There's no time like the present to attempt to have like a very chiseled, toned face, right? So whether or not it works, I don't know. People rave about it. I've had this for so long. The flippin' new face. I've just told myself, like, try to keep up with this and use it at least over the summer up to the wedding and see how I feel, see if it makes a difference. I am starting to feel a little bit droopy here, and I thought, what the heck, let's just do it. So I've been trying to keep up with this at night. I use it with the gel, and I do my own little, chin rubbing. Am I chiseled? Is it doing anything? I don't know. Only time will tell. Anyway, I just gave my face a little rinse. I don't leave the little gel on. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't. I just give my face a quick little rinse once I'm done. And then I go into the rest of the skincare. I've been loving the little Tower 28 SOS spray. I just give myself a little spritz of this. It feels nice. I like that it feels like very wet on my face. I enjoy that a lot. I'm sorry if this is annoying that I keep going like this, but we won't have light the other way. So anyway, this is my Caudalie Resveratrol Eye Cream. I love this. I've gone through tube after tube after tube of this. It's one of my favorite eye creams of all time. And I put that around the eye area, around my mouth, and right here beside my ears. For a serum, I've been loving the Caudalie Premier, the serum. I don't know what kind of heavenly juices. This feels so good and wet on the face. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I put it all over my face and all over my neck. And it feels amazing, like heaven. On top of that, I've been using the Biossance Squalane Plus Omega Repair Cream. I take a little dip with my knuckle. I've been using this one day and night, but I love it because it's super thick. If you have dry skin, this is an amazing one to try. And what I've realized lately with like the eye creams, the serums, the creams, I've realized that there's so many that I enjoy and so many that my skin can tolerate, and it's totally fine as long as I'm using my actives. So if I have like my vitamin C, my sunscreen, and the tretinoin, your retinoid, the rest just kind of hydrates and plumps and feels good, but as long as I have my actives, I feel like I can rotate and try different things, or at least that's how I've been feeling lately. And my skin's honestly been very happy a lot these days, so I'm happy with trying new things and seeing what works for me, but loving the current rotation. But yeah, I just wanted to say I definitely have been trying some things, but the actives have stayed the same. I've been obsessed with this ever since I got it in the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, but in the chocolate flavor. Oh my gosh. I love it. It smells so good. It doesn't taste like chocolate, but it smells unreal, and it feels so nice. So I put this on. And then speaking of retinol, I haven't been using this every night. I kind of will do this same skincare routine. And if I'm not using the retinol, then I'll go in with like a face oil and press that in. But if I am using the retinol, this is where I put it on. I put it on top of kind of everything. And I actually did end up getting a smaller dose the last time we were in Mexico. I don't even remember the first one I had. I think it was 0.05, and that's when I was peeling like crazy, and it was too much for me, and I wasn't even using it that frequently, but I since switched to 0.025, and I think my skin has been much happier with this, tolerating it much better, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm pretty much using this every night or every other night, depending on how I'm feeling. But I use a tiny little bit of this. I don't want to show you guys how I put it on because I know someone's going to yell at me and telling me I'm doing it wrong. I'm on a solo journey with this. I'm doing this unsupervised, so don't judge me, but I'm going to put this on top now, and I'm going to turn around so you can't see me. And once I put that on top, that's pretty much it. That is the end of my nighttime skincare routine. I've been loving this routine. I feel like the retinol, the tretinoin, Retin-A, whatever you want to call it, you guys know what I mean. I think it's been a very, very life-changing product for me, and I'm happy that I switched to the lower dose one, the lower percentage one, because yeah, I just haven't been experiencing the same intense peeling and dryness. However, I've also seen and been told and heard that that is a temporary period, so maybe my skin's just over it. It could be either one, but again, I am doing this unsupervised. So I'm just kind of taking it day by day and seeing how it goes, but I'm loving it. I think that it's just so helped with the texture and overall smoothness and glowiness in my skin, and I'm really, really happy with the current skincare routine that I've got going on. So that's the nighttime skincare routine. I'm trying to think of any other updates I have for you. I guess I didn't tell you guys about this one. I tried the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm, and I really didn't like it because it's like such a hard goop that you have to squeeze out. And I just feel like with my Cuddly Cleansing Oil and other like really smooth, soft, creamy, delicious cleansing balms, there's just better ones on the market that I've tried. This isn't my preferred formula. It works, but it just takes so much effort to get it out of the package and then to like smooth it down enough to spread it on your face. So it's just not my preferred one. I'm gonna keep it out. I'm gonna keep it on hand and keep playing with it. Maybe now that it's like getting so hot, it's so I have to turn the air conditioning off when I film, otherwise the fan is blowing and the whirring is so loud. But it's hot, so even now that it's hot, this is like melting a little bit in the package, which is hilarious. I also want to put a timestamp to this because it's been like a month and a half that I've had this, and I've tried it a handful of times, but I've been testing out a new overnight mask that's going to be coming out. I can't remember if it's later in the fall or the winter, but it's supposed to be coming out this year, and I want to put a timestamp on so that when it does come out, I can be like, hee hee, I've had this in my hands the whole year, or for a good chunk of the year, but very excited for this one. This one feels lovely. I've only used it a handful of times, but it's one of those overnight masks that you wake up feeling very juicy and plump and delicious. So for my dry skin gals, you're gonna love this. I'm excited to tell you about that later. For a little body care update, I've almost squeezed my way through the entire Necessaire body lotion, which I love so much. I also have the serum, which is actually in the other room because I was using that when I was filming today, but love, absolutely would repurchase. But I also have the Nude Sticks Nude Body, and I tried this when I was in Portugal with them, obviously brought it home with me. Man, I do love a good tub, and this one's just like really, really juicy. It's really good. It's really good. I haven't tried the other body products from them. They have a body exfoliator and a body toner, but I'm excited too. They did a fabulous job on this lotion. Absolutely approved if you want juicy, succulent, moisturizing body lotion, one that like actually sinks into the skin and doesn't stay white, which is so annoying and so many lotions do. This is one to try. It's approved. And other than that, it's pretty much the same old lineup up in here, guys. The same skincare. Not much has changed for my daytime skincare. So I'm gonna leave it at that and bid you adieu. I hope you guys enjoyed this little nighttime skincare update. I hope it was helpful, insightful for those of you who have been curious about what I've been using. That has been my nightly roundup, so hope you enjoyed. Good evening, good night, Slatky Snowy. Sweet dreams to you all. I hope you have a beautiful evening, day, wherever you are. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for a new Everyday May video. Bye!